Hi, and welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the people at PyramidAir.com. I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storn Cook, and today we're going to be looking at the Bushmaster Carbon 15.
All right, so when you get this piece at home, you're going to open up the package, you'll find an 8.4 volt, 1200 milliamp battery, and a standard wall charger.
You also will get a cleaning and unjamming rod, and a 300 round high cap magazine.
All right, so that's it. That's your basic AEG package. Let's take it over to the range and see how she performs.
I can't wait.
All right, so we've got our range equipment set up here, and we're going to see what kind of stats we get from this Carbon 15. And we're using .20 BBs on our test today.
Okay, let's see what this does. 321, 318, 321, 321, and 321.
Yeah, pretty consistent there, right in the 320 area. All right, let's see what kind of rate of fire we get.
Okay, give me 1 second. There you go. 16.4.
Wow, that's pretty respectable.
Not bad,
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
bad.
I think an 8.4 volt battery here that's spitting out a really respectable rate of fire there.
Excellent.
Absolutely, good stuff. All right, let's see how she does on the target down there.
Okay, I'm going to put it back to... Well, I want that stock out.
And we want to let you guys know our target is down there at 30 feet. All right, that's a pretty consistent group. It's not right there on the bull, but the group is consistent. So I think just with a little bit of time working on the sights with this, you know, it is a brand new gun to us. You get work with the sights a little bit, get her dialed in, and she'll be right on the money. Let's see what kind of full auto pattern she puts down.
Your wish is my command.
Yeah, that's not bad. Once again, real consistent. You know, not on the bull, but, you know, as I said, we just got this gun out of the box. Haven't had a time, you know, to get things dialed in. But that pattern, nice and tight, and really snappy rate of fire. I really like that.
Yeah, I was able to walk my BBs towards the target center a little bit with this. It was very nice.
Yeah,
I
absolutely. And, you know, it really does produce, you know, a decent amount of accuracy and precision for such a short barrel. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back over and give our final thoughts.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're back over here at the desk. Storn, you got to dance with our girl here first. What did you think?
I really enjoyed playing with this. There's some things I really like about this weapon. One of the things is these flip-up sights that are part of the rail system. I think that's really clever. They're a little stiff, but that's okay. You don't want, you know, like you said,
don't want them flopping up and down on you when they're in that down position. That is very, very clever how they're kind of hidden into the rail there.
Another thing I'm going to have to get into the gun to show you is I really like this battery housing system that they've designed in here. If I pull this off, you can see that the batteries are fitting right into here, and that holds it in place while you're playing around with it. I have an M4. I've had to do the juggle with trying to hold the thing in while I'm trying to place things over it and get the housing back on. Real kind of annoying. So I really like that. I think
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Nice.
It looks like, you know, they actually use some brain power in developing this so that, I mean, you've seen them, those battery boxes that look like the laser designator that are on the front of a lot of M4s out there now. And, you know, and that's there because guys have problems, you know, with that battery solution trying to get something that really works well for them. So it's nice to see that they took the time to really, you know, cleverly engineer a battery compartment for this.
I also want to point out that this rail system fits inside the other rail system, and I think that really is nice. It lends some stability to the whole package.
Yep, absolutely. It is a rock solid piece. It's very, very well put together from, you know, from the head to the toe. And you know, one of the things that I wanted to point out here, one of the cool features that you get on it is this this sling mount here, which mounts to your rail system. So you can take this off and mount it left or right, depending if you're left or right-handed. And it also has the ability to detach right here. You just press in with your thumb, and that thing pops off for you so that
nice.
If you want to take your gun off and set it to the side, maybe between scenarios or something like that, you don't have to get completely undressed and take your straps off, all of this, that, and the other. You can just click that on, clip that off, and you're ready to go. So that's really a nice feature. And overall, what I think the primary for this gun is the CQB environment. You know, it's obviously built for that. You know, it has this short barrel, the collapsible stock. It's obviously at home in the CQB environment. And, you know, stat-wise from this gun, I think it's great for that as well. It had that really peppy 16.4 rounds per second. That's really, really respectable for an 8.4 volt battery. So the internals here are definitely, you know, doing something peppy. And at the same time, on the other side of that coin, you had that FPS that's above 300, so it's good and competitive, but less than 350, 375, so you're not causing injuries on your friends and your opponents when you are doing a CQB type environment like this. So
yeah, they still want to play with you after you hit them with this gun.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I said, it's above 300, so you go ahead and take this out into the field or the woods too, and it's going to be just as competitive. So overall, really, really nice AEG package they put together here, and I'm pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so that's all the time that we've got for the Carbon 15 by Bushmaster, but you guys keep your eyes open because we'll be back in the near future with another cool gun from PyramidAir.com. And until then, I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Storm Cook, and if you're interested in reaching us, you can do so at Rapid Fire Review at PyramidAir.com, or you can check out Pyramid Air's Facebook page.
And before we go, guys, I have to remind you, airsoft guns are realistic copies of actual firearms. So always play safely, act responsibly, and we'll see you guys out there in the field.
Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.